If you're looking for ways to improve your mindset, health, and productivity, then this video is going to be the most valuable video you will watch in a long time. I want to share with you 4 key lessons that they can truly change your life. If you understand them and take action, your future will look completely different from now. The first essential thing that you should learn is to learn how to manage your time. Time is our precious asset that we have. Using it wisely is the most valuable lesson that you can learn. We all know that we're gonna live in this world for a few decades, and using our time is the most essential thing that we can learn from an early age. You know, the only thing that you're gonna hear from old people is that they want to get younger again. Even if not completely young, they still wish to have 10 years of their lives back. Time is precious. Once it's gone, then it's going to be gone forever. When I was 16, the first book on self-improvement that I read, it was from Brain Tracy. This book changed my mindset completely about time. From that time, I became conscious about how I'm using my time. In this book, I learned a lot about time management. From the time that I read this book, I became more conscious about how I'm using my time. I did a lot of experiments, like using a planner, calendar, or using different apps. All of them at the end give me this conclusion that if we're gonna see a pile of tasks waiting for us, we won't gonna do them, we're gonna start procrastinating. Because when we're gonna see a pile of tasks waiting for us, do you think you want to do all of them? No. Nobody likes to sit and do all of the things that is on the to-do list. That's why it's important to all the time do what's matter to you. Write on your to-do list 2 or 3 things that lately they are important for you. After you write all of them, then try to see which one is here the huge task. Brain Tracy explained it here like a frog. The only thing that you need to do is to do what lately matters to you during the day, because at the end of the day, everyone gonna feel dissatisfied. At the end of the day, when you're gonna go to your bed, you're gonna see that you haven't done anything. That is why it's all the time important to do not do useless things, to do not do the things that lately do not matter to you. Before you're gonna go to sleep, write down 3 things that they are the most essential thing, and tomorrow you need to get them done. And these 3 things gonna satisfy you and also bring you enjoyment into your life. And then after you write them down, the next day when you wake up, start with the most toughest and huge task. Brain Tracy here says that if you have to eat a frog, then eat it early in the morning. Do that difficult task early in the morning. And also, you have now 2 or 3 tasks on your to-do list. See which one is the most toughest one. After you see which one is the most toughest one, then do that task first. Here, Brain Tracy also says that if you have 2 huge tasks, see which frog is the bigger one, then eat the bigger one. Here, the same thing. Do the most difficult one, because if you're gonna do the nonsense things first of all early in the morning, then they're gonna drain your energy and you won't gonna have a lot of energy for huge tasks later on the day. That's why you have to do the huge and also the difficult tasks first of all in the morning, and then do the other things that later they are not that much essential. This way you can save yourself a lot of time, and also you're gonna manage your time more effectively. The second tip is to develop a growth mindset, a powerful way of thinking that can transfer how you approach life. Having a great mindset means you're believing your abilities, intelligence, and talents that can be developed through dedication, hard work, and consistent learning. Humans are all the same, but every one of us has a complete different mindset. Imagine 2 types of people here. Both of them gonna go and take a class for a new language that they want to learn. Let's say that the teacher gonna say to the A person that he is not good at learning a new language and he never can learn the language. At that time, this person gonna believe the teacher and never gonna learn the language. This person gonna be disappointed and also adopt this mindset that he is not good at learning a new language. He never gonna learn a new language. And that's it, he never gonna try to learn the language again. But now let's imagine the second person. The teacher gonna say the same things to this person, that you are not good at learning a new language. Here this person believe on himself. He knows what the teacher is saying is just what the teacher is experiencing. And the words of the teacher cannot shape the reality that if he gonna learn the language or not. He believe on himself, he gonna try and he gonna learn it. If you gonna believe on yourself that you can do something, you gonna do that thing no matter what. If you believe that you gonna do anything in this life, you gonna be able to do it. You know that there's no one that gonna stop you. There's no limits. You won't gonna stop with the words of what other people are gonna say to you. You're doing what yourself want, what your body want, what your mind want, what you want, not other people. At this time, you're gonna succeed and you won't gonna stop because of what other people are saying, because you can do whatever you want. If you're gonna believe on yourself, if you believe your capability, no matter what gonna come and stop you, you're gonna achieve that thing. No matter what people are gonna say to you, you're gonna achieve your goals. And instead of saying to yourself, I'm always mess this up, try saying, this is tough, but I'm improving each time I try. Never stop doing anything because of what other people says to you. Do not care about what other people is thinking about you. Just do what's matter to you. Just believe on yourself. When you develop a growth mindset, you stop being afraid of failure and you're gonna start getting excited about your potential. You begin to realize that you're in control of your future and that with effort you can create the life that you want. The third lesson is to take care of your own body. You need to take care of your health because the real self-improvement doesn't stop with your mind. It starts with your body. Your health is your foundation. Without it, you cannot do anything. Without it, you cannot achieve your goals. You cannot be productive. You cannot do literally anything. Imagine yourself the days that you were sick. At that days, even though you cannot get up and grab a glass of water. That's why it's so much important to take care of your own body. If you won't gonna take care of your own body, then we cannot be that version that we want to be. And also we won't gonna achieve our dreams. I'm gonna only tell you 3 things that here's important and it won't gonna take you a lot of time during the day. The first thing that you need to do is to do not eat processed snacks. Processed snacks are not good for your health. That's why you need to have a balance. I won't gonna say that you should have eat it at all. Most of the time it won't gonna be possible. That's why I'm gonna say that you should keep a balance between both of them. Try to eat as much nutrition as you can. The next thing that you need to do is to drink more water. Our brain is mostly water. Even a slight dehydration can make us feel tired, foggy, and also irritable. Try to drink regularly water throughout the day. The next thing that you need to do is to move your body. I won't gonna say that you should stay at gym for hours. Just 5 minutes walk can also do a lot of wonders for your body. Try a quick stretch or a short home workout. They're gonna improve your mood, circulation, and also energy levels. Consistently is more important than intensity. And the last thing that you need to do is to practice self-discipline. It is hard to keep up with motivation, especially when you know that you have no motivation and your motivation all the time goes up and down. That is why you have to build self-discipline. Self-discipline can help you a lot. Even on the days that you have no motivation, at that time you can do all of your tasks. At that time, you won't gonna procrastinate anymore. At that time, you're gonna get all of your tasks done. That is why you should build self-discipline. That's why self-discipline is too much important. These days, we also have so much distractions. We're gonna be distracted in a fraction of seconds. Self-discipline can help you to do not be distracted and still finish that tasks that need to be finished. Remember these, we must all suffer from 1 or 2 things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Now, if you want to know how to be a new person in 2 or 3 months, do not miss this video, it's gonna help you a lot. I wish you all the best. I will see you on the next video. Until then, bye bye.